Hello, beautiful Virgo. How are you, Virgo? Let's see what we got for Virgo for the middle of September. Yeah, third week of September. What is it? 15 to the 21, I think. I believe Monday to Sunday. Yeah, I think so. 15 to the 21, right? Yeah. Okay, Virgo. Let's see what we got for you guys. 7 cards on the table. Present, past, and future. General reading, of course. Okay. Okay, so if you guys need anything personal, the information is in the description. Okay, so this is the last 3 months and next 3 months present, what you're dealing with right now. And the one at the bottom of the deck is your overall spiritual, what's going on spiritual with you guys. Okay, Virgo. So justice will be made. Things will be fair. Some of you might be facing justice. I mean, nothing to worry about. Some of you are moving, and some of you are receiving news. Okay. I don't know. There might be some people around you whom you're trying to keep at bay. Why is that? Why is that? There might be some people who well, let's hope you're not facing justice for anything that is negative. But this is the spiritual part. So looks like you might have to do justice, meaning towards you or towards others. If you are in peace with yourself, if you don't owe anything to anyone, if you have paid your dues and you haven't taken anything from anyone, then you got nothing to worry about. So this could be towards you or towards other people. So it looks like you're on the defensive though. Let me see what's going on. So that's Virgo right there. This is a Virgo card, and it's a very good card. So you're gonna get a ton of money. So do you have a court case going on? Perhaps, God forbid, an accident from the past, or money owed to you, or an inheritance, unresolved inheritance. You got a ton of money coming towards you. And it looks tied to justice, either literal, human justice, judges and lawyers, or justice in the sense of justice will be made, spiritually speaking, and this money is owed to you and coming in, right? So let me look at your past first. Then we're going to see the present, and then we're going to see the future. Okay, so the 9 and the 10 of swords, that's heavy duty suffering. So you went through hell and back. The last 2 or 3 years, you really, really, really suffered. And it had to do with love. And this was, I had to say this, but sometimes soulmates have to go through truly the dark night of the soul before they understand that they are true soulmates. And sometimes, I had to tell you this again, I'm sorry, but sometimes they end up not even understanding that. They can feel this incredible pull and love towards one another. But on the other hand, that type of total surrender, because they try other people and it doesn't work. It's like they're thinking about one another all of the time. And it's almost unbearable, and it's very uncomfortable, because do you know what it means? Do you know what it means to spend every day, the moment you open your eyes in the morning to the moment you close your eyes at night, constantly thinking about someone. It becomes almost like a torture because, think about all the people you know, okay? Friends, family, exes. Okay, let's make an example. One of your exes, someone you even spent years with. Do you think of them all the time? No, you don't. Let's be honest. I mean, I've had a lot of exes. Some of them might think about that. Let's be honest. Let's put our cards on the table. No pun intended. I want you to do this exercise with me. So there is some exes of mine. I think about them, and they just flash, once a day, once a week. Some of them for months. Then maybe I hear a name or I see something or someone who resembles someone, and they flash in my mind, in and out, gone, right? Now, the ones I had a history with, let's say years, I spent years together, like marriage or a long-term relationship. Maybe I think of them once every couple of days, once every 3 or 4 days, but not because I miss them, but because they're part of your life. They've been part of your life. Do you agree with me? But then there is someone that you just cannot get them off your mind 24/7. Whether you're doing something or eating or studying or watching a show or walking, you just cannot stop thinking about one person. And eventually it becomes a torture almost, because if you're not together, so why can't I put this thought of mine aside and carry on with my life? Well, you can't. Try as you will. You just can't. Have you ever had such an experience? So if for whatever reason these two soulmates are not able to make it work, whether it's distance or whether it's one of them perhaps is taken by somebody else, one of them is married or whatever, it's a lot of suffering. It's you just cannot detach. And you try and you tell them, it's done, I don't want to talk to you anymore, leave me alone, block him everywhere. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This type of soulmate, you just can't. And even when you fight, and even when you sue each other, and even when you call the lawyer, and perhaps sometimes you call the police, because sometimes you have a fight, you have, sometimes things get out of hand. You just can't. You just can't. And no human being can explain that. So you had in the past one such a thing, one such happening. You just, a lot of suffering, and then dead, completely dead. That way of being died completely, but the fact remains that they are your soulmate. Whether they treat you good or bad, whatever happened, even if you went to court, even if you sued each other, they're still your soulmates, and you're going to have to deal with that. So I can see, though, that now that's in the past, but it's unfinished business. Unfortunately, it's unfinished business, because this card is going to come back and haunt you, and it's going to reopen an old wound when you say, yeah, but we sued each other. The judge says we can no longer talk to one another. You did this to me. Okay, yeah, but you did this to me. It's over, finished completely. Just forget it. And perhaps you get married to somebody else, and perhaps you carry on with your life, but it ain't finished. It ain't done. You chose this type of experience before you came onto planet Earth. You needed this for whatever reason. Don't ask me why. So here we have, I can feel this umbrella of justice above everything here. Let me see now what you're dealing with, Virgo. It's Virgo right there. Wow. 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 Virgo, you're truly getting what you want. I'm gonna be honest with you. You pay the price. Let's be honest. You pay the price, okay? You pay the price. I gotta pull one more card here, but for now, let me see these ones. So your rainbow, your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is happiness. Well, everybody's happiness, but you really, really pay the price. Oh my God. So finally you got this offer from external coming in. See, this is you going out, but this is coming towards you. Really honest, really sincere. And I believe in a way, this person has also paid the price. And you guys might have to go through lawyers in order to be together. Perhaps you guys are being ordered not to speak to one another. But the thing is, no judge, no lawyer, no president of any country can keep two people apart. But wait a minute, you guys say you don't want to talk to one another anymore. Like you guys signed papers. Yeah, you're on, but we decided to be back together. Now, could this be somebody external? I doubt it. To be honest, I doubt it because you have a history, a very heavy history with this person. Like disastrous. Like you guys really hurt each other. Like really. But the bottom line is not only you guys belong together because you have huge plans together, huge plans. But you also know that you don't want to go on with your life, perhaps marrying somebody else, committing to somebody else, but your mind, in your head, you're always thinking about your person. You just don't want to do that. It's not worth it. And so here we have again a lawyer, again, judge. I'm curious to see what this last card is here with this grouping. A little risky. This is risk taking, but you know what? I don't think you're going to be worried about that. So some of you might have to move, meaning go towards one another. Some of you are going to have to risk it because, yeah, I can see here the law involved. I mean, we got here a judge and lawyers. I can see the law involved, and you guys perhaps been ordered not to speak to one another. Things were really ugly, but, you know, they say time is the best medicine of all. So it looks to me like you guys are willing to do anything to be with one another. Now, these cards are critical. Okay. Yep. Yeah, they were not upside down. They were just, flipped over. So there you go. Isn't that exactly the outcome that I've been talking about for the last 10 minutes? You guys literally killed one another. Some of you even cheated on one another in the sense of not cheating, but you thought this was over. So you went on and had other relationships. Some of you even actually cheated to spite one another or to try and forget one another. But in the end, look at this. Just like little babies, you're going to throw everything away, meaning all of your suffering, all of your, perhaps you spent a fortune in court costs, legal costs. Say, who cares? In the end, you have life, the most beautiful card in the deck. So in the end, you are willing to basically, whatever, it's water under the bridge. Whatever happened, happened. We belong together. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. Now, of course, I totally understand that this is not everyone looking at this. But even if this message reaches one person, it was worth it, because being a general message, being so specific, I can see this as real love, the real thing. This is like someone needed to hear this. And you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that this cannot be swept under the carpet. You don't want to spend 50 years with the wrong person, and then when you're 90, realize that you made a mistake. It's a general reading, yes, but the message is very, very, very clear. You have to do what you have to do. You have to be true to yourself. Justice will be made in the end. So congratulations, because this is really a show of real, real love. Before I give you the last three cards here, the signs you might be associated with will be Leo, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus. That's it. Now, 1, 2, 3. Final message. You're going to have to face the law. You're going to have to face the law, meaning you might have to go through justice in order to do what you need to do. But this is also the card of clarity. Clarity means you can no longer pretend. You have to clarify things once and for all, with no ifs, ands, or buts. It's going to have to be black and white. That's it. Card of clarification. Someone is going to get upset about this. Why? Because some of you are committed with somebody else. So someone is not going to like this. But you really have no choice. You really haven't got no choice. You're going to have to close whatever cycle, open a new cycle, and in the end, you got this card and this card to rely upon. So things going to have to be clarified. Some of you are committed, and you're going to have to go through some hardship. Now, this is not destiny. This is not what it has to happen. The choice is always yours. And please do not forget, this is always a general reading. But the energy of this reading tells me that you paid the price, and no matter what, you're going to end up there. And no matter what, whatever justice means for you, justice will be done. Is it someone who owes you something? Justice will be done. Is it you owe something? Justice will be done. So the sooner you get it done, the better it is. If you owe something, my dear Virgo, just get rid of it. Just pay it off. Do you owe money? Do you, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Get rid of it, because you're going to have no choice. So instead of then allowing things to get ugly and get hurt, court cases, paying lawyers for nothing, just get it done. Is it a relationship where you can't forget about one another, but right now you can talk to each other, or right now, get it done. Just get together, have a nice conversation. In other words, the entire reading hinges on justice will be made. So you might as well facilitate it. Don't fight it, because it's going to have to be done. You're going to be a totally brand new person, whether this is love, money, work, relationship, whatever it is. In the end, things will be squared out, Justice will be made, and you're going to be happy again. It seems to me that in order to be happy, whether it's love, money, work, whatever it is, in order to get to this card, which is the most beautiful card of all, you have to take care of whatever it is, any loose ends, you have to take care of it. So get it done. Don't force people to do it on you, to hire a lawyer or to have to go through hell. You know what justice is. So get it done. Don't push it down the road. Just get it done so that you can be freed up either way and get to this beautiful spot. Okay? Good. All right. Now, love message. And we're going to pull a yes or no coin. Okay, Virgo? 1, 2, 3, 4. Healing family issues, of course. And here we have express your love. So, again, this tells you the exact same thing I've been telling you until now. You got issues to heal, could be whatever type of issue, and express your love. Don't be afraid of saying, I love you, if you truly mean it. You know. Let's see any other final message, and then a yes or no coin. Okay, Virgo? So message, 2 messages. Wow. First message, I left when I saw you with someone. So this is the type of relationship. This is soulmates relationship. They see you talking to someone, they leave without even asking you who was that person. Perhaps you were talking about, maybe it was a job interview, and they thought you were cheating on them. I regret lying to you. There you go. So this is a soulmate relationship where no matter what happens, you want to be back again. Think of your question. The answer is yes. Thank you, Virgo. Really appreciate you. Big hug. Hey, subscribe to the channel, okay? And like the video, please, so the numbers go up. So Google takes the channel more and more seriously always, so we can grow and always give more. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Big hug.